Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so excited to see so many of you here today to share in this tradition. Thank you all for welcoming me here to celebrate with you. It's a huge honor to be here. I haven't been on this stage in almost 10 years since my baccalaureate, which, if you don't know, is the ceremony that happens the night before graduation. The next thing you know, you'll be here for your baccalaureate. I know that seems like a million miles away, especially since it took almost 3 whole years just to get here. As the story goes, Hood is the first college in America to have a ring tradition. Although the Naval Academy claims to have been the first, we all know that as our brother school, they often strive to share in traditions with us. In this case, however, somewhere along the way, they got their story crossed. Today, you will receive your very own Hood ring. As you know, the Hood ring is a deep-seated tradition both in this school, the surrounding community, and as many alums will tell you, the world stage. Each of you has gotten to this point on your own merits. The ring is not something you simply buy, it is earned. Congratulations to you for reaching this milestone. You should really be proud of yourselves. I'm certain that your family, friends, and everyone here at Hood are very proud of you today. Part of what comes along with this ring is promise and responsibility. You are now bound to look out for the school in return for it helping you in your journey of life. Hood will soon be your alma mater and will remain not only on your resume, but with you in spirit forever. This time-honored passion is not present for most college juniors, as their school will have meaning to them, I'm sure, but not in the same way that Hood has touched us all. Keeping up with Hood over the years is a responsibility that you have now committed to. It is important that you get back to Hood in spirit and in deed by attending convocations, reunions, alumni events, and other special occasions, such as the dedication of the new athletic facility, as often as you can. Keeping the Department of Institutional Advancement aware of your current contact information so that they can send you invitations to campus events is huge. I can't tell you how many of my former classmates get upset when I post on Facebook that I'm attending Hood events that they never even knew were happening. Beyond being asked to come back, you are welcome on this campus at any time. When I was still a student, I gave impromptu tours of updated facilities all the time to women who were clearly not current students who were poking around and whispering to each other excitedly. I was happy to show them dorm rooms and the dining hall, which was still beige at the time, and share all kinds of stories. We now also have many resources at our fingertips, including the Blue and Gray Online, which I also frequently link to my Facebook. It's great to be able to connect with the college in so many ways. Although I'm still a young alum, as they say, I would like to share a short story with you. When I received my Hood ring, our ceremony was still a ring dinner. I think I'm allowed to say this because we have a different vendor now. The rolls were stale, and everyone who ate them got a touch of food poisoning. It was a rough night. As if that wasn't bad enough, our alum speaker went on for about an hour. I won't do that to you guys. Staff and faculty will come and go, and the only way to ensure that traditions will remain intact and that Hood will not lose what makes Hood Hood is for the former students to remain actively involved. If not, important traditions are tragically lost. Traditions don't necessarily need to stay in the same order to exist. If nothing ever changed around here, we would all be dressing for dinner where we would order one of 2 options off of menus. That sounds kind of glamorous, but also like a lot of work after a long day of classes. And we would also be required to live in dorms, which would be locked at 8 o'clock every night, even on weekends. That's maybe not as glamorous. I think that it's great that the ring ceremony now takes place during the day. We don't have to throw everyone out at Koblenz for the night and sit for hours all dressed up in formal attire waiting for the dance to start later that night. One tradition that's lapsed, however, is the Big Sib Little Sib program. Your Big Sib is supposed to be a guest of yours today at this ceremony and is the one to put your ring on your finger for you for the first time. Some of you I know here today, many of you I don't yet. If you will have me, I would like to offer myself to the entire class of 2016 as your Big Sis. I would hate to stand by and have all of you miss out on a tradition that I loved so much. I can't even begin to explain to you how exciting it is when someone recognizes my ring. It happens all over the place, all the time, and it's always an exciting surprise. When I lived in Frederick, it happened monthly. I've lived outside of the area, and it still happens about twice a year. It happened to me recently in an airport. No matter how frequent, it makes my day and often my week every time. All of you now get to share in that exciting experience. Thank you all for spending time with me today to listen and to join in this new tradition. Congratulations, you may now breathe a sigh of relief. You are now a part of this special tradition forever.